Y'all have to read me chat. I don't have anything right now.
Here we go.
Look, I come from a city, you hear signs when we sleep. Heaven sent, hands down, vibes so unique. They ain't play their part, so my part is play for keeps. Why I a kid, but I never saw that.
Hey, welcome in everybody to the weekend wrap up on Locked, Loaded, and Goated. So we're going to start with the game that was on everyone's mind. It was the two perennial powerhouses, and that is Georgia Tech Clemson. All right, I was just fucking. We're going to go ahead and start with the game that over half the panel all was waiting to see all week. And Riddle, we're going to lead off with you since you got the W. Tell us what you thought about the Georgia-Tennessee game.
Brutally honest, and I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I don't think Georgia deserved to win that game. I don't think Georgia should have won that game. Georgia should have never had an opportunity to win that game. I think Josh Heupel, as much as I love him as a coach and as good as his offenses are and everything, I'm starting to see a trend that Tony's always talked about, and I've kind of ignored it through time. You know, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, but today it was blatant, and it cost them that football game. There was a moment that game changed, and it was in the fourth quarter. Tennessee had just scored a touchdown and took a 35-30 lead, and Georgia got the ball back. And Tennessee's defense nutted up, got a sack, and then they forced a fumble, got a sack fumble, and recovered it. And that was with, 8 minutes left in that game, and you've got a 5-point lead. Now you're starting that drive deep in Georgia territory, and Georgia has not been able to stop the pass the entire game. And what does Tennessee do when they get the ball? They go super conservative, run 3 plays right into take a false start first off, so you're 1st and 15, and then run 3 plays straight into the teeth of the Georgia defense and kick a field goal to leave it at a 1-possession game. With 8 minutes left in that football game and a short field, you score a touchdown there, that game is over. There's no way that Georgia and the way they play offense will have time to go down the field, score, get a stop, and do it again. It wouldn't have happened. And as soon as he ran the ball 3 times and kicked that field goal, I text my stepdad because he's a huge Tennessee fan. I said, why? Why not go for the win right there? Why not put the nail in the coffin and put them away? You're at home in the 8th largest stadium in the world at a sold-out stadium, and you go super conservative and leave it a 1-possession game. And Georgia took it back down the field, and Gunnar Stockton threw the best throw of his life on that 4th down play.
Oh, my
Scored
Lord.
the touchdown.
Woo!
The 2-point conversion was wide open. And then what did Tennessee do? They had to move the football. Guess what Georgia couldn't do? They couldn't fucking stop Tennessee like it was all day long. And then you kind of get super conservative again. You're going for the win. You're playing for the field goal and the win, try not to leave time. I get it. Your kicker misses the field goal. And at that moment that he misses that field goal, you have 0 momentum anymore. That game was over as soon as Heupel ran the ball into the Georgia defense 3 times with 8 minutes left and left 6:30 on the clock and just took a 1-possession lead right there. And he played for the win. He didn't play for the knockout. He played conservative, hoping that they would hold up. The defense, that was an absolute war. Let's just be honest. That was an absolute war. Both of those defenses were absolutely gassed. Like, Georgia should not have had a chance to win that football game. Josh Heupel cost them that football game today. I'm happy Georgia won. They've got a lot of work to do. I haven't seen a team yet outside of Ohio State, but we talked about Ohio State before we went live, that's not vulnerable. Georgia's extremely vulnerable. Wouldn't be surprised if this is a rematch come December, but glad we got the win, but we didn't deserve it.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna save Tony for last because I know he's long-winded. Jordan, give us your thoughts on the game. You were quiet all day.
First off, cheers to Gunnar Stockton.
Yeah.
That man
Cheers.
made an NFL caliber throw when he had to make it. I said on Wednesday he would have to beat us with his arm. That's exactly what he did. That man dropped in the 5-gallon bucket and never touched a wall. I have to second guess the clock management there at the end. 7 seconds, you got 2 timeouts. You get a false start on a play that you're trying to center the ball up. Okay, it sucks. Back up 5. He still got plenty of leg for it. Then you decide to kick it from the hash. After I'm certain you've had this discussion with your kicker, hey, where do you want it? If you want it center, we're going to center it up. Now you've rushed him out here. You're not rushing time-wise, but you've run him out here to kick from the damn left hash. When I'm sure in his mind, he's saying, okay, we're going to run one up the middle. We're going to line straight up, straight up and in. We all know kickers are head cases. Any little thing can get him off. And I believe that got him off because he absolutely drilled the next kick in overtime from almost the same spot. I think it was 3 yards closer.
Yeah.
Same distance off the hash, everything. I think that, you told this kicker, hey kid, here's what we're going to do. Here's where we're going to set you up. Be mentally ready to go. He was ready to go for a straight on kick. Had to hook it from the hash. Shit, it happens. It happens. That was an absolute punch in the balls to lose that game. And it's the way once it got to overtime, I'm sure Jeff told you the same thing. You're there, you got a chance to win it. You lose a game like that. No matter who loses it, it's going to suck. Yep. I do think we saw the 2 best teams in the SEC right now battle it out today. I don't know anybody in the conference that I think is better than those 2 teams we saw on the field today. Somebody might prove it moving forward. What's that Florida LSU score right now?
It was 10-10.
It was 10-10. I believe that's what it went to the half at.
10-13. 10-13.
LSU scored, kicked a field goal right before the half. It's 13-10.
13-10. Yep. Okay. There you go.
It's going to be interesting. So Kia said, tell Pardo I said Gilbert. He said, let Tony rant today. And he said, they beat you with the run game, UConn. And I want to comment because I would have never thought in a million years.
The second, third quarters ran it straight down our throat.
I would have never thought in a million years that Tennessee would get outrushed in this game, especially Riddle with the whole conversation about Georgia not being able to run the football. And, like I said, there's a reason why someone had 371 yards passing. That's because they weren't doing anything else. Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah. Besides that, why stop? Why go away with what's working? Like Riddle said, it's Heupel's fault. Yeah, I don't give a shit what anyone says. That was back-to-back last possessions of the fourth quarter. Just poorly out decision-making, coaching-wise, was god-awful. You got Joey Aguilar. They couldn't fucking stop him. Pretty much Tennessee's receivers stopped him. The one interception, receiver tripped. Turf Monster got him.
Yeah, it's hard to turn over on a timing route like that.
Yeah, you still can't slip though. That's a big moment. You got a job to do as receiver. You got to stay up. I
don't like that one solely on Joey. He's throwing to a spot. It's a time to play. He did his job, delivered the ball where it should have been.
So Kia says Georgia's the luckiest team of the week, and hello everyone. And Riddle and me have already talked about luck versus. And then Kippy says, "Are you finally going to admit the SEC is overrated?" Kippy, you can't say anything this week because an SEC team did play a Big Ten team, and it was like an utter. The Wisconsin team that took, Indiana to the brink last year, I believe. They were not good.
Loaded.
They were.
Big
Ten is top loaded. 100%. I agree.
I'll say this about the 2 picks that Aguilar threw. Neither one of them hurt y'all.
No,
they didn't have a big impact.
The first one was more like a punt because
exactly it was third. It was third and medium, and they threw it deep. It was the same as a punt. That's not a big deal. It was right there towards the end of the first half. We threw an interception right there at the half. We didn't score off that one. Yep. The other one was in Tennessee territory. We got 3 points off of it.
Yeah, that was a big one.
And that was the timing route. So neither one of those are really on Joey. And I don't think they had any outcome like in the ending of that game.
Outside of that, let's face it, that kid had a monster day.
Yeah, Georgia
defense.
And he went 24 for 36 for 371 yards and 4 touchdowns. And the people that are saying that
Staley had a big drop,
Oh,
Kitzler had a big drop.
Oh yeah.
the people that are saying that Georgia won that game on the ground, they had 55 carries for 198 yards. That's a 3.6 yards per carry average. That's still not that impressive.
You know what's the difference,
now, the drive coming out of the half, and I said this in our chat earlier today, I think Kirby challenged them. I said, I think he went out there and said, this is what we're going to do. How good are you? And they went out there and ran it straight down Tennessee's throat.
Yeah. And he kept going, Riddle. He kept going.
The way that game started, Kirby knew he had to slow that down. Georgia didn't stand a chance if that turned into just an absolute shootout. I mean, look what fucking Tennessee did in the first quarter, just right off the rip. Yeah. So Georgia did what they had to do to win, but they should have never had that opportunity to win.
Yeah. So I'll say this, since Tony, you don't really know running backs, so I'll just go ahead and step in. Thomas continues to be the most dominant running back on y'all's squad. He had 9 carries only, but he averaged 6.7 yards a carry.
I don't know why this for the game.
I don't know why this guy is not, but his long was 27, Riddle. Like, the guy is way more electric than everyone else. I know Bishop. I know he's got the nod, but at some point, you got to just start making an adjustment. Like I said, I think Thomas. I like Thomas. I would take him on my team right now. Right now. I mean, I think he's great. I think he's a great running back. I think he's one of the best in the SEC, and he's not even y'all's starter. That's what's crazy to me. But,
there was a clear divide. Like, Tennessee struggled running the ball for the majority of that game.
Yep.
They had no trouble throwing the ball. Early in the game, Georgia decided we were just going to play one-on-one on the outside, and that didn't work. So then we dropped back into some zones, and there were blown coverages everywhere. There was people who didn't know where they were. They were pissing down their leg. The moment was too big. The Tennessee Stadium was too loud. Like, nobody could make a play in the secondary. And there's talent in that secondary, but they just didn't look good today. Yeah. And they got exposed in a big way. But I'm telling you, Georgia should have never had an opportunity to win that game. If Heupel, after that fumble, just keeps doing what he'd done all game and let Aguilar throw the football, and they score a touchdown right there, that game is over right then and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there, he went to playing not to lose instead of playing.
Exactly.
Play scared. Can't beat the big boys playing like
3 yards and a cloud of dust.
And Tony's brought this up before. I mean, Tony's brought that up before.
Oh, many times.
He brings it up. He brings it up quite frequently. I mean, I think the thing is Heupel's earned enough.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah,
I'm not saying like, he needs to be gone. I'm just saying, he's got to get better at this shit. Like, if you want to beat the big boys in the conference, you can't be playing scared. You can't. Yeah. You're never going to win anything.
I think you're onto something. Get it over. Heupel will win a title when he grows past that. That's when he'll win. He'll win a title at Tennessee if he can grow past that portion of his game. Because, like Jordan said, he questioned the clock management, which, there's a whole lot to that too. But like when he grows past that,
go for it on third. If you have a bad snap, you can fall covered. But I mean, when you've told this kid, hey, this is what we're going to do, here's the plan, you got to stick to the plan. Because in that situation, you're not down 1, you're not down 2. You go for it on fourth. If it's a fuck up, there's 2 seconds left, and Georgia gets the ball on their own 40. I mean, it's not going to be a game losing decision to stick to the plan that I'm certain was in place.
Yeah, I will say this: I think both teams set out to play a certain kind of way on defense, and that was to stop the run for both games. And I applaud both defenses because I do think they did that to an extent. Jordan, I think you're right. Tennessee towards the second half, towards the end, got a little tired, but both teams really set out to stop the run, and I thought they did a decent job with it. Thank you, Dees.
There'll be a lot of people in the ice bath tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
well, that was
a violent game.
And that goes back to my point: is 6 minutes left. your defense is out there. They're exhausted. This has been a war. They've been on the field a lot. Both defenses have been.
They make a huge play.
And they make the huge play. They get 2 sacks on one drive, force a fumble, and recover it. Like, that's supposed to be the death knell. That is. And as soon as he ran that ball 3 times and kicked the field goal, I said, why? You just left this a 1-possession game. You're putting your defense right back out there. You took no time off the clock.
You did say that. You did.
I didn't understand it. It gave Georgia their opportunity. Gunnar Stockton made an NFL type of throw when he had to have it. He threw for over 300 yards today.
Yep.
23 of 31. He only had 8 incompletions. He looked really, really good. And he didn't have a lot of time. Like, that offensive line struggled. And Tennessee brought the pressure. And, defensively, Georgia had 1 sack and 2 tackles for a loss. That's it.
I'll say this.
For negative plays for Tennessee.
I was shocked
that Tennessee was the 10 penalties for 87 yards.
That was big, too.
Very disappointing game.
Hey.
Georgia had what? The majority of one drive almost.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Georgia had 5 for 39, and a couple of those were in the first half on 3rd downs, and they were stupid penalties. 2 of them were pass interference calls on the same guy. Well, I think one ended up being a holding, but they only had 5 for 39. The second half, they were very disciplined. They didn't hurt themselves in that second half, and now a lot of that can be attributed to the crowd and playing at Neyland Stadium. Going on the road. It's not easy anywhere in the SEC, and it's not easy anywhere in college football going on the road. But
let me break in real quick.
This is UCLA.
We have Tony. So I just want everyone to know South Carolina and Vanderbilt. South Carolina's came out. They have the ball, and Lenore Sellers is still on the sideline. So this is becoming quite a development.
Done today.
Because I'm just going to, and South Carolina is punting. So
Vandy, right,
it's 14-7 Vandy, and Vandy has not looked bad. They have not looked bad.
Jeffrey, we tried to tell them.
I said it.
I know.
Hey, we tried to let some naysayers know, and they don't want to hear.
I don't want to hear nothing about no fucking Lank. I don't want to hear no fucking Lank. He's gone, baby.
I've been speaking highly on Georgia Tech since the preseason, and ain't nobody listened to me.
Yep. I'll give you credit. I mean, we give credit where credit's due. You said it.
My credit. I said Clemson's ass.
You did say Clemson was ass. You did say that.
Yeah, you did.
You did say Clemson was ass.
I said they shouldn't be top 5. That's crazy. They're not that good. Damn.
Jake said he's down. Yeah, Jake. The helmet. I think got him. I think the targeting got him, but I'm just playing. I don't know why he's down.
USF. Boy, they didn't cover.
No.
Kippy says, "Let me guess. Vandy's a top 10 team now since they beat one. They haven't beat them yet.
3 big games in a row was hard to get up for.
They haven't beat them yet.
12 was final.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You're right. I may not win one today.
Where are we standing at right now, Jeff? As things are so far.
You're the only person that's got one right, and that's just because Tennessee pulled off the cover by half a point.
At least you're half right.
I had Miami
right.
too.
You had USF.
And the point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we all picked
USF.
them. Yeah, we all picked them.
Okay.
It's okay.
The 3 games going right now, you have LSU, I have LSU, Brandon has LSU, Tony took Florida. A&M Notre Dame, me and Jordan took A&M. Brandon, you and Tony took Notre Dame. And then Vandy, South Carolina. You and Tony took South Carolina. And me and Jordan took Vandy.
Yeah. God damn it. Come on.
A lot of the marquee games are late tonight.
Yeah. So let's just start going down the list because, like Riddle said, there's a lot of things that happened, a lot of things that went on today. So Ohio State is pulling away now 30-9, but it's important to note, as Riddle said at the start of the show, basically going into the third quarter, it was at one point, what was it? 16-9, Riddle?
16-9 before Jeremiah Smith caught a huge touchdown pass. DJ Lagway just got sacked again.
And so that's what I want to get into.
And that's with LSU missing one of their best linebackers who's out for tournament early.
Yeah.
First quarter.
Yeah. So I want to talk about
right after a rip.
Kippy has a question real quick.
Oh, Kippy does have a question. Let me guess. Vandy is a top 10 team now since they beat one of the top overrated South Carolinas.
Game's not over yet.
Oh, hell no.
We didn't say that. We did not say that.
That's why I said Vanderbilt would win this game, is because South Carolina was grossly overrated preseason so far.
Everyone thought
Carolina is trash.
And okay, so I want to say something else. I want to say something else too, because we all sat here and we rode Vanderbilt's ass for beating Virginia Tech, and Virginia Tech's getting their ass pounded, just absolutely ass pounded by Old Dominion. And Vanderbilt just scored. It's now 21-7. Doors.
It's over. So
hey, how many
in
points
South Carolina?
5.5. We don't need no fucking points.
That's what I said. Outright.
We don't need no fucking points. Keep them.
Kippy says, I must say I watched Aguilar interview today. Much respect for that, man. Yeah, hey, man, Kippy.
He's a dog.
His story is one that you like, and you know what? He's just thankful. He's thankful to be where he's at. And
now, here's the question that I watched the game today with some of my buddies. D's been one of them. He was in. And here's the question D's asked. I hadn't thought about this. Will Joey Aguilar get a Pavia year?
Will he get what?
A Pavia year.
Will Joey Aguilar get a Pavia year?
I don't see why not.
Years at JUCO.
Why can he not?
He should.
Pavia can.
I mean, hell. I was thinking he was a one and done guy, but I didn't think about that honestly.
Did he get that year? Did he get that year because of COVID?
No, Pavia got that year because he played 2 years of JUCO ball.
Yes, he sued the NCAA for another year of eligibility.
NCAA and towards his earnings potential.
And there's other players, just not high-profile players, that have also got that ruling in their favor. So it's not just Diego Pavia. He's just the biggest name that did it and the most straightforward, saying, "Hey, I'm gonna sue the NCAA and get to play again," and then he won.
But that's why they denied.
But I just want to ask this question to the chat or y'all. Name a quarterback right now, and I'm a Georgia fan saying this. Name a quarterback in all of college football that has looked better than Joey Aguilar from all 3 games.
Thank you, Jeffrey. I appreciate that.
Honestly, I mean,
because if you recall, I was horse laughed when I said Joey A is a dark horse chance to be sitting there in New York, and I was horse laughed.
Kippy, I'll give you Mendoza just because y'all played
game numbers.
Y'all played nobody. We'll talk about Mendoza when y'all play Illinois.
I just didn't want to say it. I don't want to say it. That's all I was saying.
So,
but I mean, he come out the biggest game of the year so far, and he puts on his best performance.
He absolutely played wonderful. He took what the defense gave him. He managed the game well, and I don't mean game manager in a bad way. I don't mean that in a bad way.
I know what you're talking about. I mean, the way he's ran this offense. I mean, you can see every week he's getting better with it. I mean, you can see how far he's come from
Hendon Hooker.
Syracuse game.
Hendon Hooker was the perfect game manager, and it doesn't mean that he just managed the game and didn't make big plays. It means he kept the game in front of him, and he did whatever it took to win. And I don't know why people have gotten under the mindset that game manager means something bad. I'm not talking about Greg McElroy, game manager, who just throws for 150 yards.
Same thing as Mac Jones.
Yeah, we don't fuck up. Yeah.
Exactly. Do all you need to do.
Every aspect of that game from the quarterback position.
Yes, do all you need to do.
The only other quarterback, and again, I'm a Georgia fan saying this. The only other quarterback that I will say that has looked as consistently good as Aguilar is Carson Beck at Miami.
Nico.
Yeah.
Honestly, watching that game today, I watched every snap of that game, obviously. I think Aguilar had to have played himself into the Heisman talk. Honestly, if you look at all the quarterbacks that were on the list of top quarterbacks coming into this season, and even in the SEC rankings, Aguilar was nowhere near there. And every single one of those guys have struggled, especially the number 1 rated quarterback in the SEC, DJ Lagway, has not looked good. He's thrown 2 more picks tonight. He's been running for his life. He's just not making plays, and he's making stupid decisions. Nussmeier, I mean, they're only up 13-10. He's not turning any heads.
They just had a quarterback like that at Florida also.
So thank you for following. Thank you for following. So
Kippy,
Nico,
why did UCLA keep him?
Oh yeah,
that's a good question. That's a
Nico,
good question.
Nico looks like shit.
Say this morning. Go ahead, Brandon.
I said Nico looks like Shake. Aguilar has 906 passing yards on the season so far. So far.
And those two,
Nico didn't do that in any 4 games you want to put together last year.
You're right.
and
Pick what 4 you want. He didn't hit that number.
and
You're
that's
right.
giving him an extra game.
Yeah.
Aguilar's done it in 3.
Yep.
Yeah,
And I
it's-
think those 2 picks. I think those 2 picks he threw today were his first 2 of the year. And again, the time in route where the receiver fell, that's not entirely on him.
Yep.
And then the punt. I mean, honestly, Georgia does this, and Kirby does this right before the half. If a quarterback has to throw a bomb, he always puts the backup in, because if it's picked off, that stat goes against the backup.
I freaking love it. I love it.
He did it with Stetson Bennett. He always put the backup in. He
You're
always
right, Jason.
put Vandergriff in, or whoever in. Carson Beck went in, threw a couple interceptions right before a half, throwing a bomb. That's just what Kirby does. And unfortunately, Aguilar got a pick today because he took a shot downfield. It was 3rd and 8, I think, on that play.
They were going to punt probably. They weren't feeling it at the time.
Georgia was still pinned back. It was just as good as a punt. So
I mean, you can look at that play. If the safety doesn't float over and make that play,
oh yeah,
that's a defensive PI, because the ball's underthrown. You know,
Yep.
I believe it was Staley he's fighting back to the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, the interception is what saved the defensive PI.
Yeah, it did.
I mean, that's what was in his head. Hey, I'm gonna throw it up. It's going to be like the first ball to Brazel early.
Yep.
My guy's going to come down with it, and we're going to get a PI out of it.
So Jason Starr, I'll say this, like that's how I opened the show, was Georgia shouldn't have even had an opportunity to win that game. I'm not going to say that's anywhere near on Aguilar, but it definitely is on Heupel and decisions that were made late in that game when they had a chance to bury us.
Yeah, it's intriguing. This is an intriguing year, like we talked about, Riddle. This is an intriguing year.
Let my
But
man
I will.
cook.
I'll say this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I agree. Aguilar probably, easily probably number 1 quarterback I've seen this season. I will say this. I do agree. Carson Beck is having a decent year at Miami, regardless of the picks he threw today. Aguilar threw some picks today. That doesn't take away from the performance. Keep the game in front of you. Do what you need to do. I'm shocked because the quarterbacks, we talked about this offline, me and Riddle did, the quarterbacks that we all thought, every single person that knows football, Tony, including you, everyone thought Arch was going to be an absolute stud. Not saying the best quarterback in the world. I'm just saying we thought he was going to be a sure thing. He's not. He's not. And there's several quarterbacks that we all thought were going to be sure things, like Lagway, Tony. Lagway.
Well, I did
Absolutely.
like Lagway.
Absolutely, just disappointing though. Disappointing this so far this season.
Now Arch, I don't know. I never really had a hard on for him. I thought he would be good. I mean, hell, he came from the Manning bloodline, so you think?
Yeah, let's just say good. We ain't got to be great, just good.
I don't know. I guess I never really. I didn't. I thought he would get better. You know, after
Me too.
The Ohio State game, and then second game, you know, he was still kind of rest. He was just there, and then today just takes like 3 steps back from anything that he might have progressed at the week before. He looks like shit. He looks like one of the worst starting college football quarterbacks, and I thought Nico was the worst. Well, Arch Manning's giving him
Big
rubber
Hunt.
money, so
Big Hunt hit the nail on the head.
Pretty bad.
He said it. He just said exactly what you said earlier, Tony. Arch right now through 3 games is
talked
honestly
about
on
that.
Nico level.
oh yeah,
Yeah, he's on Nico level.
Awful today.
So a couple of quarterbacks just going down this list. Julian Sayin has surprised. I didn't know. I know he's got a lot of weapons around him, but I don't think anyone thought he was going to come in and just tear the world on fire, because right now, to me, he looks way better than Howard did last year. Way better. And that's a scary thought. At quarterback. Now, there is something to be said about managing the game, like we just talked about, Jordan's experience. Will won a title, so it's jury's out. But
on the saying, I will say this on the saying thing: the only top-notch defense he's played,
I agree.
he didn't light it up.
I
all.
agree. I agree.
He did what he had to do to win, but
Yeah.
that was it. Now, kudos to the kid. He's a freshman coming in, doing they're not asking him to do too much, and like you said, he's got a ton of weapons around.
Doesn't need to do too much, but I think you guys are right. Joey Aguilar, Carson Beck. I'm going to throw out a name. I'm going to throw out a name that's off the radar. Morton, or is it Morton at Texas Tech?
Oh yeah, they're killing it.
He's absolutely he's lighting up scoreboards. I'm not saying he's as good, Morton. Yeah. I'm not saying he's as good as Aguilar or anything like that. I'm not saying they played stiff competition or anything like that. I'm just saying that he's going to put up numbers. He is going to put up numbers out there.
Just through
another pick
six.
Oh my God, dude. Hey, LSU. Yeah.
Hey, maybe we'll win the games with this year finally.
LSU is an extra point away from being in line for a cover.
Oh my Lord. Jesus Almighty. All right, so let's just go down the list. Ohio State, Ohio State's finally pulling away. The game is was a lot closer early on, but obviously the depth and the talent at Ohio State has just risen to the top and obviously done enough to kind of set them apart. Illinois is handling Western Michigan. I don't think anyone had any debate on that. So then we go down to another big game, and that is Arkansas Ole Miss. And the only thing I want to say before I turn it over to you guys that have any comments is you don't have your starting quarterback, but your backup quarterback's 20 for 26, 353 yards.
Quarterback controversy.
We just talked about Aguilar and you know how well he did. Yeah. This kid has never started a game, and Lane Kiffin has him playing like God dang Peyton Manning out there.
Trinidad Chambliss.
Some people's offenses are just set up for this. So anyone that's listening, if you want to go to a Lane Kiffin or a Josh Heupel offense, you're going to put up numbers. I think it's obvious. I think that's been proven now. I mean, I think that's been proven. Kias asked a question, and I'll let someone answer this. Why do you think I was mad DeBoer let Sayan go? I don't think he let him go. I think Saban left Kias, and that was it. That was all she wrote. He left and went to that same reason why Caleb Downs left. Greener pastures, and they have national title rings to show for it. Anyway, let's see.
So
LSU.
Tony, are you still high on Iowa State?
God damn! Oh my God, dude!
Bush Jones's.
No. Well,
gave him all they wanted.
I just want to say,
could have beat him.
Yeah, dude. Butch Jones. Y'all talk shit about Butch Jones. That son of a bitch is a winner.
I gave Iowa State props just because they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Now, I'm not saying they're off to a good start, even though they're dog shit, in my opinion. They're not very good, but they just keep squeaking out these close games. So
Kippy said, "Did y'all watch my boys last night, the Hoosiers? We tried.
Indiana State.
We tried to watch them, Kippy. It was very.
I stayed up.
That should have been 112-0.
Field goal win 69-0. We'd have something to talk about. If they didn't, I mean, hell, it was them school the blind pair.
The only reason why I stayed up because I had to make sure I watched UCLA. So that's why I stayed up. Big Ten Network. Thanks.
Jason Starr says.
I appreciate your fandom to Indiana, but they've played Old Dominion, Kennesaw State, and Indiana State their first 3 games. If they weren't 3-0, I would never talk about them again.
But Old Dominion's beating the hell out of Virginia Tech right now, so go Old Dominion.
So I mean, let's look at Virginia Tech. They
are terrible.
They were up 10 at the half on Vandy, and in the last 6 quarters of football have just absolutely imploded.
Kippy, I'm not knocking Old Dominion.
Going on in the locker room or what? But
I'm just saying.
At all. The final score in the Indiana Old Dominion game was 27-14.
Yeah, I'm rooting for Old Dominion. I'm rooting for Old Dominion. Like, I'm rooting for them. I hope they do well. Jason Starr says Texas A&M looking good versus Notre Dame. You're right. Sorry.
28-24 in that one right now. I was just going to say.
How's that Liberty feeling? Then you have Liberty from conference champ. Now they're like, I want to do out the rip.
Well, hell.
I'll say this.
Everybody did, but you.
I spoke with Clemson. I can't say much to you, but
I'm saving my opinions of Indiana for next week because they got Illinois next week.
Powerhouse, Illinois, baby.
Big matchup for both teams. It's a burn the boat game for both teams.
I'm gonna tell you
Illinois,
what.
a top 10 team, Tony. A top 10 Illinois team.
That's bullshit. First
Top
off,
10.
they're not
Tony.
They're not top 10.
So
I'll give him
Kia
top
says
15. I'll give him top 15.
Kia says,
Not
and
top
he
10.
says he wants Tony to speak on this explicitly. So Tony's got a new team this year. The new team on Tony's fucking radar. The first year was Colorado. Last year was Illinois, and this year it's UCLA. Tony Kias wants to know, what about them UCLA boys? How do you feel about them?
they bring me joy, even though the Vols lost today. I was watching the game last night.
He was genuinely excited, guys. He was genuinely excited in our chat.
Said, I need to get home and I gotta go watch this game. That's after work.
Yeah, we just for context, we got to be at work at 7 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah,
and Tony said he was staying up to watch UCLA play New Mexico.
Yeah, I did. I finally went to bed because I was like,
Big Hunt says Nico gonna win the Heisman.
Yeah. Hell, what conference doesn't he want him? Was it Conference USA or some shit? What was that you sent, Jordan?
The Big Sky.
Yeah, the Big Sky.
Big Sky said no, thank you.
No, we're good.
No, thank you. Hey, Vandy is driving again. Is driving again. So this game is about to get ugly, dude. This game is about to get ugly, and I'm gonna tell you, Jordan Vanderbilt quietly being the best team in the SEC, best team in Tennessee.
No.
Not even close. We'll dog walk them.
What's a record? What's a record say?
Not happening.
We won't know till the end of the year.
It doesn't impress me. Just like South Carolina.
I'm fucking with you.
So we went over these rankings. Keepy brought it up earlier about saying if Vandy wins this game, they top 10. No, they're not top 10. But you know what? Also, I didn't have South Carolina top 15 team in this stupid pre-ranking. No, I didn't.
We talked about you though, because when I told you when we were going over this in the preseason, and I said South Carolina at home doesn't bother me. You said, really? You looked at me like, really? I'm like, well, I thought they were overrated. I thought they were overrated. Is what I'm getting at.
I was just giving them a little bit of hope, a little bit of cred, because you're home and at night.
It is hard to play there. It's hard to play there. They
normally play better than this shit, which they did lose Seller. But I mean, I'm just saying. From my opinion, just from all these shitty ass rankings that been, preseason and the first week and all this shit, they're not a top 10 team. They're not a top 15 team. They're always going to be on that back end 25 or out of the 25 to me. That's just what they are. So,
that's the program they have built down there.
Yeah, that's what they are.
I will say this though.
Special.
I'm going to ask you. Thank you for liking Kippy. I want to ask you a question though. Clark Lee's doing a great job at Vanderbilt. Does anyone deny that? Like he's doing it.
What they got? Yeah, I mean, I'll give.
At what point does someone go and snatch him up? At what point does someone go snatch that guy up?
Name another player though in Vandy's history that has brought confidence and swagger to that team more than Diego Pavia.
What was the fucking receiver? Jordan Matthews.
What about the Smoking Jays?
Like, dude, when they had Jordan Matthews,
swagger whatsoever.
I know.
Hey, but like when Jordan Matthews was there, like, and Cutler, and Troy said Cutler, but when Jordan Matthews was there, it was like, dude, you just knew he was gonna like catch that ball.
Santa Claus, Indiana.
But nobody is like him though. Nobody's like him. I agree with you.
Cutler was the most unenthusiastic quarterback I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
he didn't give a fuck. He's ready to go crack one open and smoke him one.
So Kippy said, I don't want to speak on this because I find it very funny. I'll let somebody else. Kippy said SEC is top heavy.
So Kia says the dude whose fake girlfriend died. That was Notre Dame, Kias. That was Notre Dame, Kias.
The legendary Manti Te'o.
That's where Clark Lee come from. So I mean,
yes, that's true.
You can link it back there somehow, but
so let's just keep going down our list here. So LSU, I think Florida. I think Sunbelt Billy. I don't think he makes it. I don't think Sunbelt Billy makes it to the Tennessee game.
I tell you what, if they keep getting destroyed like this and just looking like shit, I don't know if he'll.
But Jordan's right. Jordan's right, and Riddles, you're right too, because it does get drastically less to buy him out by the end of the year. But I think he'll already know this shit's over. I think he will know he's dead man walking. He's walking the plank at the end of the year, no matter what. I think he'll know that by the Tennessee game, because there's no way. And Elkins It's the damn holder's fault, says Dees. Laces
come
out,
on,
bitch. Laces out.
I mean, I did hear Ray Finkel was there.
Pretty
Someone
good.
cracked that
Did
joke.
y'all see that? Did you see that, Tony?
Yeah, I see.
So
Here makes that kick. The holders over here now. I'm just all pumped.
Big Hunt says Ralph
I'm
Webb
holding
brought a
down
little
football.
swagger while at Vandy. Ralph Webb brought a little swagger while at Vandy. Yeah, I mean, so let's see
Ralph
here.
Webb was a bowling ball. He didn't bring much else besides that. I mean, 4 foot anyway you don't measure it.
Dude, this is absolutely. They have them. South Carolina's backed up. This is the kind of game this shit is. Backed up, and then they rough the passer.
So
Oh, no,
automatic
oh, that
first.
was absolutely
Nice.
baloney. It was absolutely baloney. It was,
You got to the Florida LSU game.
yes.
DJ Lagway is 21 of 32 for 193, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions.
All right, and so here, DJ Lagway completely
this can
under.
tell you a whole lot.
He's under impressing me. I don't think he's that good. He says
And
Rocky
this can
Flop.
tell you a whole lot. Guys, these guys come in and like Arch Manning. If that guy's name was Pedro Sanchez, he's just another guy with talent.
Well,
but some of these names, we're getting to this point where we're anointing these guys as sure things before they've ever made a pass. Tennessee fans did that with Nico.
Yep.
Florida fans have done that with Lagway. I mean, Texas fans are doing it with Arch right now. I mean, every program goes through that at some point.
No, Kippy, they're not out of the playoffs. Notre Dame's not out of the playoffs until they have 3 losses.
What?
I hate
you
saying
think they
it.
can survive this?
They don't
thing?
have any other games on their schedule, though, to make
Riddle,
an impression.
it's fucking Notre Dame.
I
It's
understand
Notre
what
Dame.
you're saying.
10-2, they're getting in the playoffs. I promise you. I would bet the house money on this 10-2 team, unless there was like a bunch of 1-loss teams. But they love Notre Dame.
But if you start 0-2,
yeah, I mean,
you can't slip up. You can't even have a win that looks bad.
yeah. But the thing is,
you gotta have impressive wins.
But you also know it is about when you lose. Obviously, that plays a role because that sticks with voters' minds, and they don't play a conference game. I mean, a conference championship. I don't know. So, Jordan, I agree with what you said, and I brought this up in the chat earlier. Arch Manning has all the intangibles. He has the size. He has the athleticism. The kid looks like the prototypical quarterback that everybody would want to have on their team, and his last name's Manning. But honestly, I feel bad for the kid because I don't think anyone, not even Peyton coming back out there, could have ever lived up to the hype that he had. I just don't think, I think it was so insurmountable. I mean, like a good example of this for a Tennessee fan would be Brandon Faison. Everyone is just anointing him the absolute greatest thing since sliced bread. And you got George McIntyre sitting there. Brandon. Yeah, Faison Brandon, sorry.
Yeah. It's easy to do it. I mean, I agree.
You know what I mean? We don't know what he's going to do. We don't know what he's going to do because he could come in and be just like Nico. Nico was the cat's ass. He was the cat's ass in terms of recruiting. Do we all
notice that? Big Hunt.
I mean, as a fan that followed that a lot, there were some signs.
Yeah,
there were signs along the way that this kind of ending was how it was going to be. I mean, obviously you don't want to believe that when you're paying $8 million for a kid and you're the first school to really do it. You hope that first one's a home run hire, a home run hit, but it wasn't. But I mean, things like showing up to fucking 7-on-7s wearing pajama pants. I mean, kid's a little lazy. He's a little lazy, and it's really showing this year with inferior talent around him.
So
Big
Jason Starr said,
good point.
Go ahead.
New Mexico 25 for Christ's sakes.
Go ahead.
And
Rick.
I have noticed this, and there's a reason that Ewers was the starter all year last year, even with all that hype that Manning had. Obviously, Ewers was the better quarterback, and Sarkisian knew it. But I have noticed this, and Big Hunt brought it up in the chat. He said that Arch Manning throws a pass like Uncle Rico.
Yeah,
and he does. He throws.
He tries to do some funky arm angles for
like
absolutely
Tebow.
no reason whatsoever.
Like Tebow.
Just to say, oh, hey, look, I can throw this little skip pass looking, motion, and I can do that. Well, that's great, but we don't need you to do it. Why are you doing it? I mean, there needs to be a reason why you've dropped to that low.
Looks like Vince Young, the way he had that real low release.
Exactly.
The guy who didn't give a shit about mechanics right there.
Yeah. I mean, so just going down the list, like, this is a good example. So Notre Dame is driving right now, but Texas A&M, Marcel Reed is 9 of 17 for 258 yards. So not killing them with his passing prowess, just hitting the deep ball, hitting the deep balls.
Hitting the big ones.
Another game where Jeremiah Love is struggling. I mean, he's at 55 yards and 14 carries. I think we all touched on that. I think we all expected much
to run the football against ranked teams. I don't know what it is, but
I don't either. Could it be the O-line is just a lot weaker this year? I mean, last year their O-line was pretty legit. I mean, it was a pretty legit O-line.
Jadarian Price just ran in a touchdown for 17 yards. Notre Dame just took.
Ooh, Notre Dame.
I don't know if you can put it on the offensive line.
Yeah. Jason Starr says, already excited for the Bama-Georgia game. It's going to be a game with very little defense and a whole lot of fireworks, boys. Light them up.
That's the moment in 2 weeks we're going to find out a whole lot about Alabama. It's going to be their next game that they're going to play somebody that can punch them in the mouth, and we'll see how they respond because we'll learn a whole lot about them.
Jordan, I that's why I'm not talking shit. I don't know what Alabama is yet. Beating Wisconsin, beating Wisconsin didn't tell me anything. It didn't tell me anything, but what it did do, like I told Riddle while we were talking all I can do is play the game in front of me if I'm Alabama. Play the game in front of you and just do the things necessary to get better. We talked about quarterbacks. Ty Simpson was 24-29 for 382 yards and 4 touchdowns, no picks.
Now,
great game. Great game for him.
Whatever the quarterback from
Stromboli.
No,
Calzone, Stromboli. I know. I'm fucking
Kentucky.
Talk about
Zach Calzada?
Mendoza.
I like Mendoza.
No, it was Indiana State, but shout out Mendoza hit 95% of his passes.
And that's not easy to do, even playing nobodies. That's not easy to do.
During practice, that's not easy to do.
Dude, I respect for, like I said, I think what I'm seeing this year is it's the year of the quarterback, the underrated quarterback. No one knew what, and I'm throwing this out as a Bama fan, no one knew what Ty was going to be able to do. Still don't know yet. We haven't played a real good defense yet. Because even Florida State, he did not do bad in Florida State. He just ran for his life. He still threw for 250 yards and had a 67% completion percentage. I would say he didn't do terrible. My point is like you've got Haynes King, which I think we all kind of knew what Haynes King was, but you've got Gunnar Stockton, who I know Joey Aguilar stole the show, but Gunnar Stockton, Jordan, you called it. He needed to throw that football. And the very first throw he made was like a 30-yard bomb down the field, and it was wide open, and it was just beautiful. And it was like, oh, shit, this is going to be a game. And then Tennessee jumped out big, 100%, but he kept going. And Georgia's just that team that the play action, you have to be able to run the football to set up the play action. And if you can do that, you look so good when you do it. Tennessee, y'all can throw the ball however you want to. I mean, Heupel can throw it. He can run it. He can do whatever the hell he wants. I agree. He looks good.
It's incredibly frustrating, though, because we talked about how they've just been super vanilla those first 2 games. And honestly, that's the way their offense is supposed to look all year. And honestly, it's hard to argue that Kirby and them do keep it super simple until they get into a big game. And then they start opening it up.
Yep.
And I mean, that's just good coaching.
Yeah. So Jason Starr says all these teams have holes and flaws if you really watch them. We have all, Riddle and me had a whole 30-minute conversation about how there was no team that looks unbeatable to me. Not one. Not one. So, I will say that.
And not unbeatable by just the upper echelon, just unbeatable in general.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's all about matchups. Like, look at Georgia's secondary today. Imagine them against a wide receiver group like what Ohio State has.
Kippy says
if they played today, there's no doubt in my mind that Ohio State would probably throw for 500 fucking yards on them.
I gotta throw this one to Tony. Tony, Kippy says, I don't know, Oregon maybe.
Oregon. In my opinion, they're not. I said this today. Those motherfuckers are not a top 10 team.
Riddle, your comment.
You couldn't do away with Northwestern like that. Like
your comment, Riddle, was the greatest comment in the history of our chat.
Done in a quarter and a half. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, where I asked him, I'd love to know how you evaluated teams.
Yeah, because you're sitting there like, no. I think I was more excited about when you said, "Are you just mad because they didn't cover your point spread for the biscuit league?"
That was 7-pointer.
You can't cover that spread. Come on.
I mean, Oregon didn't give up a point until the fourth quarter, and that game was well in hand by that point.
Yeah, but Moore, he's not a good quarterback, and I seen people saying, "Oh, he's got really good potential to be a top pick." Well, that's how social media works. People trying to talk him up, be like he's like gonna be a great NFL prospect. No, he's fucking not. He couldn't.
Hold on, though.
He couldn't do Northwestern like that.
Tony? Why are they talking him up?
Good question, because he didn't do shit today. This was during the game.
Hold on, whoa.
Because they what?
Because
they hate Tennessee.
Don't know ball, Tony.
They don't know ball. They got no ball, man.
I thought they were going to say they hate Tennessee. So
UConn, Big Ten is a gauntlet.
Kia said UConn and Tony the only. Hold on. Kia said UConn and Tony, the only player I'm rooting for from Tennessee is Gilbert. Even for our game, I'm rooting for Gilbert. So
it wasn't his fault today because he is a good kicker. I like him.
I think he's a great kicker.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, he missed one kick. I mean, let's just calm down. If it comes down to a kick,
I wasn't even mad.
If it comes down to a kick, it's over.
I knew the game should have been over. I knew the game should have been over well before that bullshit.
He should have never been in that position.
You're right, 100%.
I'm not even mad at him.
And just like Jordan broke that down. Like there was a whole situation on that. That whole drive was on the right hash. The entire drive was until that last run. Bishop went to the left hash. I don't know if he was supposed to do that. He was just trying to get yards and win over there. But I don't know if that's the side that kid wanted to even kick on. Then they took the false start and they just went ahead and ran him out there to not lose any more yards. There was a lot of mismanagement towards the end for Tennessee in that game.
Kippy says anyone that wants to tailgate next week, I'm cooking steaks.
Have another false. And don't get me wrong, another 5 yards would have been starting to really
fantastic. Yeah. Oh, 5 yards back. Yeah.
So I want to talk about Tony's boy, Dante Moore. He was 16 of 20.
Trash.
For 178 yards, 8.9 yards per throw.
And half a quarter against them. Go ahead.
And he did have a pick, and he had a higher QBR rating than Aguilar today.
Well, good for him. I guess those.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. I just he did, but I don't think he played better than Aguilar. So don't.
No, he did.
No, I'm just going based on the stats, and this is ESPN, so don't.
ESPN's stupid.
But he did. But here's the thing, and this is what we're talking about. Dante Moore did exactly what he needed to do. Like, you can't be mad at Dante Moore. He did what he needed to do to win. He had 16 of 20 passing. I mean, you can't be mad at him for that. I mean, he played fine. He didn't play great. I didn't say great. I said fine. He played fine. Oregon's winning their games.
Hey, hold up. Who did he play though? No one.
I agree with you. He played a vaunted Big Ten opponent. A vaunted Big Ten opponent, according to Kippy.
Against Northwestern.
Hey, Kippy said the Big Ten is a gauntlet, so that is a vaunted Northwestern defense.
That's why I got a kick out of him saying that the SEC was top heavy.
I mean,
NFL teams won't get to that conference.
I'm just.
Where we tailgating at though? Where we tailgating?
Tony's like, where we tailgating at, bro? Where we tailgating?
He's tailgating the Indiana-Illinois game.
Hey, can I just break in for a minute? So if you're not watching this, Arkansas, Ole Miss, it's 41-35, and we have 4:56 to go.
Yep. Arkansas just scored a touchdown.
Taylor Green is absolutely tearing it up for Arkansas. And all those games, is the same thing we just talked about. All those games where you thought it was going to be simple because you're playing a team like Arkansas or Oklahoma, these quarterbacks have came in and made these guys actually, not saying unbeatable. I'm just saying they're a worthy opponent now.
Yeah, Taylor Green's having a great game. I think he's another one of those quarterbacks in the SEC that gets a little overlooked with all the other names of the quarterbacks that we have.
Damn.
But yeah, Arkansas just scored. It's 41-35 Ole Miss with 4:56 to go. So Ole Miss will be getting the ball back. Arkansas is going to need to stop.
I guess Taylor Green's doing it all. He also has over 100 yards on the ground.
Number one rusher. Yeah, he's a dude. He could be in New York.
Inside the number.
I don't know what it takes.
That's all that matters.
I don't know what it takes.
But great teams cover.
Kia said, "Sorry, I'm not coming up there,
Yep,
Kippy. There's no
exactly.
way. He's not driving from T-Town."
Notre Dame just forced a punt. They got the ball back. Still a lot of ball game left in that one, though. We're only 6 minutes left in the third.
Come on, Notre Dame. We
Barely
need you, brother.
midway
Touchdown,
They
Jesus.
got
It's
us.
time.
Jesus got us. Don't worry.
Yeah, hey, Tony, I hope so, because if not, I'm going to be fucking screwed.
Jesus got us.
Alan G says, I think Green deserves to be in New York. Based on what I've seen so far, Alan G, if he keeps playing this way against SEC competition, then it would be very hard pressed not to have him in New York. But again, it's going to be a matter. It's going to be a matter of, does he continue this? Because even like as good as Joey Aguilar played today, we all know it's about matchups. Like Riddle, you brought this up earlier. Not every game is going to play out this way, because there's going to be games where Tennessee plays and they're going to run the football for 350 yards and Aguilar is going to have 150 yards passing because he didn't need to throw it. I mean, that's just the way this game works. I mean, now
South Carolina just went for it on 4th and 3 at midfield and did not get it.
Oh, God dang, dude. I want you to know, I'm watching this game and their coach, Skip. No, I'm just playing that Beamer, little Beamer. He had the Surrender Cobra look already. He had the Surrender Cobra look on the sideline. So
Pit Vipers on.
Little Shane just can't. Alan G says anchors down.
Dominion is having their way with Virginia Tech right now. Yeah, we
That's
talked
absolutely
about it just a little bit ago.
100%, dude.
Take
so
them
what
to
does that
the
tell you?
woodshed, belt to ass.
So
That's a program that's really went downhill.
Yes,
Virginia
100%. So
I mean, they really went downhill.
we do not respect Frank Beamer enough. We do not respect him enough as far as one of the greatest coaches, because it's obvious that school has no business playing with some of these teams. And, anyway, I ain't gonna get into that, but Frank Beamer, great coach.
Ole Miss facing a 3rd and 10 on their own 25.
So here we go.
4:44 left.
Kias has a question. He says, are you hearing the Heisman hype for Ty? Let me get y'all's thoughts. Brandon, you go last.
What was it? What was the question?
Let me just answer for everybody. I'll say it again. I'll answer for everybody. Are you hearing the Heisman hype for Ty? No. No. So it's too early for that. The Florida State loss is it's a daunting obstacle. If Ty were to go undefeated and have 300 yards a game the rest of the season, yes, he'd be in New York. There's no denying that. That means beating Georgia. That means beating everybody on the schedule, moving down but that's a long way away, Kias. That's a long way away.
Got the stop.
Oh.
Ole Miss just punted. There's
shit.
1st and 10 Arkansas at their own 23 with 4 minutes left in the game.
I'm switching to it right now. I'm switching to it.
Move the ball, Arkansas.
They're on the 20, guys. They're on the 20. They're on the 20.
77 yards for the win.
He just
threw a duck.
run it 60 yards and kill the clock. We'll take it.
They got to have a touchdown.
No, they're good enough.
Oh, Kippy and Alan G going at it in the chat.
Shit.
Talking
Show
about
me
which
a tougher
conference.
Big
G
Hunt
said, "Show me a tougher conference." Kippy said, "I can."
I think the problem is, and this is the problem that oh my God, dude.
Conference doesn't count, Kippy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Alan G said, "Who can honestly say that the SEC isn't the toughest conference?" Kippy said, "I can," and then Alan said, "Show me a tougher conference." I'll wait.
So if we just went down the list and we just compared quarterbacks alone, SEC versus.
Here we go. Kippy, you don't want to. Don't let that be your argument. You're going to lose that one, bud. He said, "Show me the last 2 national champs."
God damn, Taylor. But you got to look. Okay, so if one was a cheater, one was a cheater and got caught with it. Flat out got caught.
Let's not start talking about national titles, because we'll go back to the beginning of the BCS, and there was only one conference that dominated since the BCS was a thing.
Yeah. I will say this. Ohio State last year, absolute, no denying them. Great championship. Great championship for the Big Ten. Oh, my God, what a catch.
Hey, man, I'm behind, asshole.
Oh my! Just you need to watch it.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for it to happen.
Let me watch
You need to watch
now.
this.
Now I'm gonna be like 10 minutes behind because I already know what happened. I'm waiting on the next little.
Oh my
reaction.
God, that's a freaking tightrope. Oh my God,
How does he even fit that pass in
I
there?
have no idea.
What he did.
He did.
And there he goes.
Yeah, I'm
Oh! Dude, we got a ball game.
Yeah, that put
Looks
him
like
well in
you're,
the. That
looks
put
like
him
you're
at the
doing something
44.
there with your hand.
Oh, we got
in your
a
mouth.
dead Ole Miss player.
QB keeper, they're down to the 32.
Surprise, surprise. Old
Nah,
Miss
he's-
Kivy says
He's
Brandon
just
always
tired.
ruins
He's
it.
tired.
Tell him, Tony. Surprise,
Listen.
surprise.
I know.
Listen, I want you to know everyone
It's
has
like
the
clockwork.
option to have YouTube TV just like I do.
Alan, I will say this. I think if Ohio State the last few years was in the SEC, they absolutely would still be a contender.
Yes, I agree. Maybe not as frequently, but last year's team would have definitely been. They were that good. They were that good, guys. Let's just call it
I
what
think
it is.
this year's team, and hell, they wouldn't have had to play Michigan, so that'd have been even better for
Oh my
Yeah.
God, yeah. I mean, but,
them.
but I will tell you this, and I will
One
say
less
this, and I
loss.
mean this. So, are there teams in the SEC that are better than Michigan? Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why there's so much debate, and it's fun. College football's fun, dude. College football's fun because we have this opportunity to debate each other about who's the best here, there, and everywhere. And I listen, the Big Ten won last year, and I give them absolute props because the SEC came in some of these bowl games and laid eggs. They laid eggs.
Notre Dame just went for it 4th and 1 at the A&M 48, and Jeremiah Love was stopped for a 1-yard loss. So it's A&M ball at midfield.
God dang.
Hey,
Gig him.
Kippy's
Tell him, Jeff, gig him.
Hoosiers winning it all. You heard it here first.
Hoosiers winning it all.
That
Kippy.
would be the Big Ten team.
Kippy,
Sure heard it here first.
Kippy, I want
And we'll hear it no place else.
Alan, me too, brother. Me too. But so Kippy, what I want from you is this. I don't want you to be a ghost after they get beat this year. Don't be a ghost.
They're going to get beat next week. What are you talking about?
Riddle. I'm just saying last year after the playoffs, Kippy was a no-show. Come on, Kippy.
Yeah, that is true.
Dude, I got
see
my
that,
ass
but-
I got my ass pummeled by Florida State week 1. I still had the show. The show must go on. Don't just leave us high and dry. Come on back. We love you we love you regardless, Kippy. No matter what. We appreciate you.
Kippy, make sure you're here.
Vandy
next Wednesday.
24/7.
It'll probably be your favorite show of the year because it's going to be the only time this year that we get to cover Indiana. So
Holy moly. Kippy's team is Indiana Hoosiers. The Indiana Hoosiers. And listen, I like their coach.
Cignetti's great. I will not knock Cignetti. What he did for that.
I'm very
School's
happy with
amazing.
where they're at. I'm very happy where they're at kind of like Clark Lee. I think at some point these guys are going to get opportunities to go somewhere else. Because let's face it, Vanderbilt and Indiana are stepping stone schools. I hate saying that, Kippy. If it was basketball,
go
maybe
Dogs.
you'd have a dog in the fight. Go Dogs!
Aren't you
Alan
still
G said
barking
would
at
love
each
to see him at Bama as a coordinator. There's no Dogs fan
Me
in
too,
there.
brother.
There it
Me
is.
too. Yeah, I'm watching the Hogs right now, Cam. I am watching the Hogs right now. We have several games pulled up, all of us trying to keep up with everything. Still a good game and all, but GA is still your daddy. Damn, Tony. These motherfuckers.
Man, I don't know why you guys say this shit to me. You're saying to the wrong Vols fan. I'm numb to this stuff. It does not bother me. You will not get a reaction out of me like that. Like, okay.
I mean, I will say you're probably talking to one of the, I don't want to say numb. I would say probably the most, we're not impacted. We've seen highs and lows, so we all can handle it. We know what we're getting ourselves into when we root for our teams, and we also know what we're getting ourselves into by coming on here and facing everyone after we get pummeled or win or whatever happens. So, yeah, we appreciate everyone coming in here. Talk all the shit we want. Throw rocks, throw stones, do whatever you need to do. We're all for it, man. We just want some love, and if you can, like the live and share it for us while you're talking shit.
Hell, last year I think I'm almost positive that we had 2,000 people in here last year when Vanderbilt beat Alabama.
And if Vanderbilt beats Alabama, I'm sure it'll be the same fucking way. That's when the cockroaches come out, buddy. If somebody in here had a South Carolina hat on, if Tony went to his closet and got that South Carolina hat out of his closet and put that sumbitch on, if he did that, I'm telling you right now, everybody'd be coming out here going, anchor down, anchor.
I have a South Carolina mini helmet in the closet.
Oh, shit.
Put it up on the screen there, and here they come.
It's in my Heisman cabinet.
I like everyone
George
except
Rogers.
that Wildcat guy that talks mad shit about Kentucky, and Kentucky always loses. I don't even know who the fuck that is. Brian, I'm just going to tell you, anybody that talks shit and is a Kentucky fan, there's something fucking wrong with them. You need to run the other way. That person is not stable.
Tony talks a lot of shit about Kentucky.
Yeah, but he ain't talking shit. He ain't talking shit about them to win. I can tell you that.
No, definitely not. They're not shit though, but I mean.
Okay, hey, it's 2nd and 4, Arkansas. We got 2 minutes to go in this game, guys. We got 2 minutes to go.
I'm just now coming back from commercial.
Dude lives in a trailer and talks mad shit.
We got another troll.
Which one?
What kind of situation we in on an Arkansas?
2 minutes to go. Arkansas has it second. Well, obviously something's happening. Sounds like a fumble.
It's game. It's game, boys.
Brendan already knows the outcome. Yeah. Okay.
They had it on the 26-yard line, threw a swing pass,
and he
ripped it out.
Yep, ripped it out.
Ripped it straight out.
Jordan, my name's Marty McFly, and I have an almanac.
What was the line for you, Jordan? There.
I think you just won, brother.
You take them in.
Oh, I know. I just won.
Well, Arkansas still has 2 timeouts. It's technically not
over.
8.5. Yeah, you got it.
That dude right there should be so disappointed, dude. I mean, like, I don't mean that, but like Arkansas really played a good game against a team that was supposed to beat their ass. And Taylor Green had a freaking phenomenal night. And to lose like that, he said,
Jordan,
maybe
who was your
he
one?
Colorado. They got.
Okay.
Oh, Kippy said Brandon quit. All right, I'm changing games. I'm going to another game. What game can I go to?
That one's over anyway.
I'm gonna go to.
What's the LSU Florida doing?
LSU is on a drive. They're at the Florida 33 with 11:55 to go.
South Carolina.
Nussmeier just threw an interception.
I just want you to know Vanderbilt just got a South Carolina fumble. The backup quarterback just got his ass beat. And Vanderbilt is going to pound South Carolina into the damn ground.
How many points we need there, Jeffrey?
0. 1.
I said, how many points?
No points needed.
It could end in a tie and you win.
Outright winner. We called that upset Wednesday.
Yeah, you did. This is an ass pounding from hell. And I just want you to know, that after Virginia Tech's ass pounding, I don't know if any of these teams are good. I don't know if any of these teams are good.
A&M Vanderbilt's the best out of that little quad.
A&M just kicked a 43-yard field goal. That game is tied at 31 with 44 seconds left in the third.
Riddle's ruining it. Get him. I didn't say it.
No, they're waiting on you to ruin it.
I'm not even watching that game.
I've still got it on here because technically this game ain't over yet.
Yeah, it's not over.
Can we all be so? Can everyone flip to the LSU game real quick? And I want to know why it's so fucking dark there.
Because it's LSU.
I feel like it's always like that there at night.
I know, but it's like it's nuts. It's like they're using like fucking the same light bulbs that Thomas Edison had. I mean, dude, you can't see shit.
That's part of the advantage.
Scott.
Oh, Miss needs like 2 yards.
Hey, you've heard of Deflate Gate? Now we got Reflective Tape Gate. LSU's got reflective tape on the ball. Dude, this is like I said. LSU's up 2010. Okay, so just throwing this out here. We're coming to some of these guys got to work and stuff, but Vandy hasn't beat South Carolina since 2008. I mean, yeah, good. That's Vanderbilt's gonna have a good win today.
Was it the 2007 game or the 2008 game that South Carolina was ranked like 4th in the country? Spurrier was there. Vandy went in there and kicked their ass.
When they had Connor Shaw.
Yeah.
Dude, can we just say something? And I just don't want to. I'm just gonna tell you, DJ Lagway almost threw another pick, and he's not it, guys. Either the offense
for Ole Miss.
Either the offense doesn't work for him or something. He's not it. He's not it, guys.
Tell you what, let's just say hypothetically here that they stop Ole Miss here on 3rd down. They get the ball back. Somehow Arkansas goes down, scores, and they beat Lane Kiffin. Arkansas starts the year 3-0. Does that get Pittman off the hot seat?
No. It's all about how you finish, Riddle. He's got to finish. He's got to finish 8-4. That'd be my opinion. My opinion. I don't think Arkansas. If Taylor Green's that good and gets him to 8-4, then I think they say, oh look, we're building. We give him another year. But Taylor Green, I mean, does anyone doubt his ability? Is anyone doubting that? I mean, Bobby Petrino. I mean,
well, this is a must win then. If he's going to get to 8-4, this is their remaining schedule: at Memphis, home against Notre Dame, at Tennessee, A&M, Auburn, and Mississippi State at home, at LSU, at Texas, Missouri at home.
I will say, anyone's watching this game, Lagway just had a little flick of the wrist kind of dump pass. That's the kind of stuff that I expect Lagway to do. Like, that's the kind of talent. He gets flushed out of the pocket, and he just does this little touch pass, perfect to his running back. And most of our quarterbacks, we got these damn cannon arms, and they sling the same bitch to him about 8,000 miles an hour. Lagway has talent. I don't know if it's Billy. I don't know what the deal is, but I hate it for him because I'm telling you, that's a good quarterback.
George St. John said, well, at least Florida could beat Long Island University. Laugh out loud. Go Dogs.
You're not wrong.
That play you're talking about looked like he had happy feet, though. It looked like he had a pocket, and he's just like.
I think he did flush out, yeah. But I mean, I'm just saying, the way he got the ball to his running back was. He has talent. That's all I'm getting at. He has talent. I'm not saying he's not going to have a good year.
That's a ball game in Oxford. Arkansas gets the cover.
Shit. Damn.
Arkansas got the cover.
Arkansas did get the cover.
Utah now up 17-0 in the 4th over Wyoming. Can we all just say what? Wyoming giving Utah the best game they've had all year.
It was 3-0 well into the 3rd quarter.
Yes, sir.
That game Ohio State.
Yes.
Damn.
That game go
far. It was 3-0 Utah at the half.
Wow.
I mean, let's just going down. So we didn't talk about this, Riddle. You kind of touched on it, but the Clemson Georgia Tech game. Vandy just scored another TD. Holy dog shit.
Sure did.
At what point are we talking about getting rid of Beamer?
It'll be 31-7 pending the extra point with 5:29 to go.
What point do you start talking about?
They just extended him like 2 years ago.
They're fucking leaving. These motherfuckers are leaving. I know it is.
I'll tell you what. I can't wait for SEC roll call for Vandy beating South Carolina like this.
Yeah.
Dude.
Sweet
dude.
Sweet baby boy Diego.
Hey, Diego said he's number 1 in the state, and right now he is.
Yeah.
I mean, record speaks volumes, Tony.
He's not though. So I mean, there's no reason to not to entertain this.
I know. So what I was going to get to.
No ball. Yeah,
what I was going to get to was so Tony did call this. Tony's called this all season. Clemson being absolute dog water.
Actually, I said dog shit. Probably
I know. And the reason we're gonna say this, and this is what I want everyone to understand, and kind of like, and we're just using numbers. We're using numbers, but Cade Klubnik, 15 to 26, 207 yards, 1 TD, 1 pick, QBR. So Aguilar was in the 90s today. Cade Klubnik, supposedly the potential number 1 pick, that going in the season, like another quarterback we all thought was going to be a game-changing quarterback, and Nussmeier, don't want to forget Nuss, has a QBR rating of 56. Number 1 quarterbacks don't have 56 QBR ratings. I mean, you can have a bad game, but that's atrocious. And on the other side of the ball, Haynes King, not anywhere near as hyped up. Riddle, I know you hyped him up, but this is the stat I want to throw out. 20 of 28 for 211 yards, 0 TDs, 0 picks, but a 69.6 QBR with 103 yards rushing. That's important to note.
In that game where Haynes King just wasn't going to be denied. He put the team on his shoulders.
Yeah. Cade Klubnik did have 62 yards rushing as well. So I don't want to sit there and take away from him, but I'm just saying, like, that's another quarterback that was supposed to be cannot miss. Comes back for his senior year because he gets that NIL money, and they're going to pay him big bucks to come lead them to the promised land. And another dude that's just mediocre. At this point, I want to ask a question. Is Haynes King the best quarterback in the ACC, or
We still got
is it Beck? Is it Beck? I mean, it's tough. It's a tough. I think both these guys are really good prospects. Thomas, small guy Castellanos, he says, "Hey, don't forget about me." He's just too short to notice. So, I mean, it's just, I mean, we noticed him because he beat our ass, but I can say that. After you get your ass beat by him, you can say whatever the hell you want. I don't know. It's interesting though. My point was this: looking into this week, Riddle, we talked about it kind of extensively. All the quarterbacks that we thought were going to be can't miss, kind of like show-stopping quarterbacks, have actually proven to be very lackluster. Let's see here. And I just want to look at one thing before we. So Nuss is having a pedestrian game as well. So
yes,
when you guys say Aguilar best quarterback in the SEC, like, I don't really have an argument or a leg to stand on anywhere else. There's nowhere else to go.
Like what, just another pick.
Not that guy.
That's the fourth.
Process of elimination.
Dude, lag. I mean, what's the problem, man? Like, is it too much for him?
He's doing triple coverage. He's going for it all. He's going for the home run and safety over top. Yeah, safety over top, safety underneath, DB trailing. That was kind of stupid.
So a couple of people in the chat said Carson Beck's it. Carson Beck's it. Then Haynes King is by far the toughest. I agree with you there. Haynes King has that grit, that intangible.
Haynes King has those games where he refuses to lose, no matter what. Yes. He refuses to lose. It's not all their games. You'll have a couple of absolute duds mixed in there.
South Carolina got another fumble recovery. I mean, Vanderbilt got another fumble recovery. Sorry.
What's the score there? That's just getting out of hand.
31-7. It's only 4 minutes to go, and I want you to know, Haynes King has what I like to call the Diego Pavia-ness. That's what he's got. That's what Haynes King's got. Diego Pavia-ness.
No brains, what you're saying.
Tony, what is it going to take for you to put some respect on Vanderbilt's name?
Here's hard-hitting questions.
What's it going to take?
Tennessee, which is not happening. They're going to have to beat Tennessee and Neyland. It's not happening.
So hold on though. If they win every game, including Alabama, and they win every game and only lose to Tennessee, let's say a close game, you're still not going to give the guy credit?
Nope. Fuck him. That's why. Not doing it.
I mean, at least he's honest, folks. At least he's honest. At least he's honest.
Get no credit from me.
Zero. And I'll tell you this about Haynes King.
Nope.
Big Hunt said that in the chat, and about him being the toughest. That Georgia game, he did everything that he could possibly do last year to beat Georgia and gave Georgia everything they wanted in that game.
So Kias on the purple says Nico is the toughest there is. He'll drag his wiener all over Tony's face and fuck Vandy. And he did not say he didn't say the wiener part, but he did say Nico is the toughest there is, and he did say fuck Vandy. So I just threw that in there for good measure. I think Tony agrees with you on the fuck Vandy part.
I do. Fuck Vandy. I wish they wasn't
Everclear,
so I had to fucking even.
Everclear says I thought Sanders was the best QB in the SEC. Everclear, we're going to do you one better. We thought Manning and Lagway were better than. What is that?
That was
no. He said
preseason.
Sanders. Sanders was the best QB in this. Who's Sanders?
Sanders.
You mean Sellers?
I
thought he meant.
Sellers.
I thought he meant Sellers. That's what I was referring to. I thought
Sellers. I was never high on
actually,
Sellers.
none of us were very high on. I mean, I thought he was respectable at doing the dual threat thing. He can run. He reminds me of Milrow. I told everybody he's Milrow. He's Milrow. It's okay. He said Sellers typo. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sellers is Milrow. Sellers is Milrow. He's athletic. He can run as well as any quarterback in the nation. I don't care what anyone says. He can run the ball. Can he throw the ball on occasions? But there's going to be times where you're going to have Michigan-like moments, Vanderbilt-like moments, and you're going to throw pick sixes because you're going to take taps to the head and get fucking knocked out of the game. I mean, shit happens. Does anyone, let's just say this. Does anyone in this chat, anyone in this room, this little four panel here, think that you would take Joey Aguilar out of the game for taking a little tap to the head? That motherfucker, he'd be like, no, coach, I'm
He'd
good.
have to be pretty much unconscious and
Exactly.
not responding. Probably.
You know why? Because he's a fucking man and he's a baller. And I don't like it any more than anybody else that's an Alabama fan, but Joey can play football. He's a baller. He's a gamer. Jordan, he might be.
Jordan. What would be a really good nickname? I know you said Swagular. What about we'll rip one off of Joe Montana, Joe Cool. How about that one? Or
Joe
like
Cool.
I said, Joe Fabulous.
It's Joey Tapwater.
Fabulous.
He's no tap water. He is no tap water.
Hey, hold on. There can only be one Joey Freshwater, and a motherfucker is clearly celebrating in Oxford tonight.
He wasn't that good.
Listen, Joey Freshwater still pulling more hoes than Joey Aguilar could ever dream of. Now, are they age appropriate?
We got a guy who's got standards. Classy.
Okay.
That's what Tennessee represents.
Hey.
Classy.
Marcel Reed is down after taking a shot. Okay. I switch over now. Gotta switch over.
Yeah, that game is 34-31 with 13:51 left in the fourth. Reed just ran it for 3 yards. I'm assuming that's the play he just got hurt on. They're on their own 28, and it's 3rd and 7.
Come on,
Wait.
Giga Magnus.
He said, wait, Tennessee and classy can't be in the same sentence.
Hey, we turned over a new leaf.
Woo.
We turned over a new leaf. We let go of the past.
I will say Joey
no
Aguilar, his story, his whole, you can't hate on him. You cannot hate on him. He's not some Diego Pavia piece of shit that just thinks he's the best thing on God's green earth. He's humble. And he goes out and just lets his game do the talking. I mean, I'm just going to say this because I'm an Alabama fan. Joey Aguilar is exactly what like Nick Saban would want in a quarterback. And that's just me saying Nick Saban because he just left. But I'm just saying, like, the dude's humble. He goes out there and handles business. He reminds me of Barry Sanders. I'm going to hand the ball to the ref and I'm going to move on. Touchdown's a touchdown. Who gives a shit? Everybody can throw a touchdown. I'm just going to throw more. That's what Joey Aguilar means to me right now. And I don't like the motherfucker because he's at Tennessee.
He's just a chill,
But-
like I said, chill.
but he's
humble
good.
guy. He looks good in the pocket. Yeah,
He's
that's what I
good.
like, yeah.
He is a really
Just a
Yeah,
chill
yeah.
guy. We have to
Everclear
bring
says,
that back.
just a joke. I was pulling for him today. Yeah, I know. I love YouTube TV. They offer the quad screen 4 games at once. Amen, brother. Amen. But yeah, I like Joey. I think he is running Heupel's offense as well as I've seen anyone run it since Hendon Hooker. I do not think, not yet. I don't think he's Hendon Hooker yet. Could
Not
he be
yet.
by the end of the year? Yes, I will agree with you, Jordan. By the end of the year, he could be, but not yet. Not yet. Hendon Hooker was so good, dude. So good.
He's off to a good start, though. I mean,
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah.
I
So-
mean, if he keeps playing like this, I mean,
Now I'm gonna ask you this
Yeah.
though: if they go 9-3, I'm just throwing it out there. I know your schedule lines up perfect, and it shouldn't be. It should be 10-2 if we're thinking about it, logically. But if they go 9-3, they miss the playoffs. Just barely missed the playoffs. Nico took the team to the playoffs last year on the back of Sampson. I'm very clear about that. Very clear that Dylan Sampson carried them to the playoffs, and so. What will it take? At that point, is he better than Nico though? Because Nico was a playoff quarterback. He was a playoff
What's the
quarterback.
question?
I mean, he was a playoff.
Fucking question. I mean,
He's a playoff quarterback. I mean, we talked about game management earlier. If the guy delivers you to the playoffs, he delivers you to the playoffs.
I went deaf or something. Oh hell!
If
Get
he
out of here.
delivers you to the playoffs, what do you say?
That's AP Perkins.
Oh God, damn bias. Perkins, we done said Beck did a good job tonight. I mean, you just weren't here for it. We gave him a pat on the back. We said, "Hey, good job, buddy."
Are you trying to say that if some reason Tennessee doesn't make playoffs, that he's better quarterback than Joey Aguilar? Is that what you're trying to say?
So, okay, Joey Aguilar.
No, the answer is
Joe,
fucking no.
no. Did
Because
Joe?
if Joey was on the team last year, and I said
You think
better than Wayne.
what? They're not beating Ohio State with Joey.
maybe not, but they also might
Will
not.
they give
play
it a better
fucking Ohio
showing?
State.
Yeah,
They might not
okay.
play Ohio
Agree.
State in the
I agree
fucking
with
first
you.
round because
Okay.
you got an idiot quarterback who can't do the simple things.
Hey, Texas A&M
So,
just got.
I mean-
okay. I agree with you. Say no more. Say no more. I agree with you. What you said. I
Don't have
agree
to
with
play
what you
Ohio
said.
State first round.
Yeah, there you
Guarantee
go.
it.
Okay. Okay. I
We might be
agree with
hosting
that.
a playoff game against Kippy's Indiana team.
Oh, that would have
Stop
been a
their
win.
ass.
That'd have been a win.
Yeah.
There is no way. No way. There's no way. I'm just telling you. Indiana's not heard anything. Michigan, they're all up there sitting on their fucking hands doing this. It's cold out here. There ain't no way they would have handled Knoxville. There's no way.
Perkins says, I hate Nico. Not as a person. Don't know him like that. Just
Don't know
everything
him
else,
like
yes. Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
and okay,
I
and
just
I'm
know
gonna
him as
ask
a
you
ball
this,
player.
Tony. I'm
I
gonna
hate
ask you this. Like, do we think, just outside perspective looking in, do we think the Nico situation was Nico or was it his father?
You cut out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cut
you
out.
keep
What'd you
cutting
say?
out.
I'm cutting out.
audio, whatever.
Yeah, you're cutting out pretty bad.
I was wondering if it was just me or if everybody was.
No, it's everybody. It's been going on for a little while. We've just been kind of rolling with it because we knew what you were talking about.
Yeah, then you
Yeah,
like.
but I missed the end of that.
Pause there. Oh, what'd you say now?
I don't know. It's reading perfect on here.
What was
I
your
don't know
question
what's-
again?
I said, do you think the Nico situation was him or was it his father?
Cut out of the same spot again. Was it Nico or and then
Nico
nothing?
or his father? Yeah, like it's
language is
reading.
strong.
It's reading on here. It's
I think it was a
Discord.
combination. I think it was a
Lightweight
it's-
just
combination.
it's
threw
gotta
another
be
pick, by
Discord.
the way. But anyways, that's
Oh
5
my
picks.
god, that's his fifth pick. Fifth pick.
What is?
What's the
going
score
on?
in that game right now?
20 to
Check. Yeah, it's picking up. Perfect.
that's a cover.
Now they've scored 20.
Yes.
20 to 10. Yeah, it's 8.5, I think. Something like
Yeah,
that.
Nuss hasn't looked like a world beater in this game.
But do you think it? Are you asking me? Do I think it was Nico's fault?
Like,
Or his dad's.
like is Nico as bad as we all think he is, or was it
I mean,
more
it's-
his father?
It's probably a stupid fucking dad for the most part.
Yeah.
I feel like at some point, though, I mean, as hell, you gotta look out for yourself. You know, even
I agree.
As a
You gotta get off the
19-year-old.
shit and be a man.
Yeah, like be a man. Like, hey, dad, fuck off. No, you know, not gonna tell my dad fuck off, but hey, I got this.
Fuck
Nah,
off,
I'm not telling my
motherfucker.
dad- Now I'm not telling my dad fuck off, but maybe he's got a
Yeah.
good relationship with his. So you know.
Yeah, I got you. Let's see here. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, I'm just trying to hold on. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Kentucky was a 24.5 point favorite against Eastern
Good score,
Michigan.
Georgia.
They were up 48-16 with less than a minute or under 2 minutes to go, and they gave up a touchdown to Eastern Michigan. They are no longer covering. I don't believe. Oh, they might still have. They've got a half-point cover out of that. I thought they were going to get the back door. Eastern Michigan was going to get the backdoor coverage. 48-23 with 52 seconds left.
So Kia said he can hear me fine. I think it's Discord, guys. It's cutting out. Discord is cutting out. Yeah, it's Discord. There's nothing we can do about it because the stream is going to have me perfect, but I can't do anything about Discord.
It's just like you're cutting out on us. I think everything else is fine.
Yeah, I don't know what is going on, but it's okay. We'll get through it.
We'll
like I said, yeah. So Kippy said 5. LSU is so overrated. Lagway throws 4 picks and still barely winning. I don't think anybody disagrees with you. That's why we all saw at the beginning of the show that Tennessee, Georgia may be playing again later on this year.
Hey, and I wasn't high on LSU either, so I don't really like them. I mean, I can't trust them. I don't trust them to be that team. Like, I know the rank. What are they, like 4 or some shit? According to these nerds,
it's all right, kids.
These, like I said, the eye test tells you.
Are you talking about LSU, Tony?
Yeah, LSU.
They're 3.
Yeah. That's even worse. They're not even. That's what. Okay, so again, these nerds that do these stupid pre-rankings.
These nerds.
I don't feel like they were not a top 10 team to me. Just my opinion, but whatever. I mean, I somewhat know ball at this point, and we're 3 weeks in, or however many weeks. 4 technically, I guess you want to call week 0, because that's when we start talking about some of these overrated teams. So yeah, a lot of these teams that I mentioned being ass truly are ass, and then LSU, I just feel like they beat some bad teams so far.
A&M is at the Notre Dame 28, 2nd and 11 with 9:30 left in that game.
Yeah, this is a good game. Mike Elko is doing better than I thought he would down there. Marcel Reed, I mean, he's throwing the ball. I mean,
yeah, that one got batted down right there. But
how tall is Marcel Reed? And the reason I ask that is that bat down right there, Riddle. He looked so small.
He did.
Holy
shit! I believe.
Oh my!
6'1", 185.
You know who he looked like right there? And he's taller. He looked like Bryce. He's taller than Bryce, but he looked like Bryce.
Yeah,
he just looks. He looked like he got lost behind that line. Watch this play.
And it's probably closer to 6 foot.
Did you see that play, Tony?
The one.
I was just looking at the replay of his last interception way through. That was fucking stupid.
Oh, they've all been bad.
Oh, that one was real. That's like playing Madden. He was on the left side of the field.
Thanks, Everclear. Appreciate you, bro.
Right side of the field.
Like triple cover. Trying to tell us he's still a lot of picks on Madden.
Yeah. No.
Everclear.
A lot of kids back
Everclear said Vandy wins again. I know people don't like it, including somebody on this panel, but Pavia is a baller. Did you see Big Hunt's stat?
Cover by half a point.
Did you see Big Hunt's stat? Tony, you better read that.
That's all you need.
And Robert.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Jeez,
that's a good stat. Last time Vandy won 3 games in a row, Jordan, by 20 plus points was 1930.
You what?
Last time Vandy won 3 games in a row by 20 plus points was 1930.
Yeah.
Tony, you better start respecting fucking Pavia's name.
Makes sense.
That's just.
Yeah.
I mean,
as soon as he heard that stat, Tony's first words were, "Damn, they suck."
Tony, Kias wanted me to tell you that female nerds are freaking hot. fucking get with it.
They need to do something else besides college football rankings, though. I mean, I'm just saying because that's
have you ever seen Heather Dinich? There's nothing. Her face screams Big Ten, and it just looks like.
Well, LSU just busted it. That's flag.
Ball game.
No, it's gonna come back.
They
just busted a huge run down to the 2, but it was 3rd and 1.
Well, we're covering right now. I mean, and the deal is as long as Lagway keeps throwing picks, we'll be fine.
No, this would be that bullshit though, where they get a holding right.
So I'm not
illegal substitution on the defense. Penalty declined.
They might not cover. They might punch this bitch in. Just say
cover.
I'm not watching this, but Texas A&M did just kick a field goal, so it's 34-all. So Vanderbilt, dude. Damn.
LSU was on their own 45 and ran it to the 2.
Vanderbilt coming up huge. Man.
Their best team in state.
Now there is a ranked team that I thought looked rather pedestrian today, and I want to talk about them. What about Auburn?
Iowa State.
Well, yeah, that exactly. Auburn. But what about Auburn? 31-15 over the mighty motherfuckers down in South Alabama, who are 1-2. 31-15, and I'm going to tell you that game was closer than the score.
Hey, MTSU got their first win today. I mean, what the hell's going on in football?
Who the fuck did they beat?
Nevada.
Holy shit! Didn't Nevada play somebody? Didn't Nevada play somebody close?
Golly.
Was Tony taking a picture or some shit?
My man paid the light bill over, dude.
I saw that. Big old flash. I was like, what the hell is that?
No, what's up?
Change subject.
Motherfucker living on cloud 9.
I wish.
Kia said, "Bro, she's like 50." Well, I mean, that's really the only girl I know that fucking talks ball, buddy. Most of them other ones don't know shit.
3rd and goal. There was about 50 seconds or so left, and Napier still has a timeout in his pocket.
I might need it later.
10.
I might need it later.
8, 7, 6.
It looks like a good loss for them, right? Hey, that's not
LSU.
a bad loss.
Hey,
LSU with the cover.
Hey, I just want everyone to know I picked that one. Did you pick that one, Jordan? You picked that one.
I picked it.
I don't remember.
Tony, you picked Florida.
Yeah, because I said fuck LSU.
But they didn't cover.
Yeah, I picked fucking LSU. No. I know I picked LSU.
LSU covered.
Right?
Yeah, I know.
Florida, but they didn't cover.
Yeah, I forgot it was 8.5.
It's 9.5. It was actually 9.5.
I forgot it was 20-10. I was at 9.5.
Yeah, it's a 10-point game.
Yeah.
Florida's so ass.
But can we just say, hey, can we hold on? Can we just say this though? Like, okay, I watched some of the Lagway picks. It wasn't that LSU was that great. It was Lagway was that bad. No disrespect to LSU, but like, is LSU that good, or do we know yet? I'm just asking a question.
Jerry's still out for me on them.
That game against Louisiana Tech and then this performance, there's a lot of questions in the Bayou. But
so if Tennessee rolls into LSU tomorrow, what's the spread?
Oh God, Tennessee by 13.5.
Oh shit!
No. These odds makers are going to disrespect Tennessee just like they always do. They'll probably at least give LSU like 3.5, and then maybe a little higher just because they're stupid.
I mean, LSU has struggled. They beat Clemson, and we've seen what Clemson's done since. They struggled with Louisiana Tech, and they struggled against Florida, and Lagway threw 5 picks. There's a lot of questions there. Questions.
Now they're going to be like, well, Florida, that was a good loss. You only lost by 10 on in Death Valley. And then, oh my God, LSU beat a Florida team. Well, they're not ranked anymore, so who gives a fuck? So that's just, like I said, it's a bad loss. A bad win to me. Just like that Clemson game, bad win.
But it didn't. So my thing is like LSU didn't have to be a bad. If they would have just done something on offense with all those turnovers, they could have made that game a blowout. Dude, the fact that it's 20-10,
Yeah,
Ooh,
I mean they
that's
did
bad.
win. They did win.
They
but
won.
If the experts would ask me my opinion before preseason rankings,
Hey, boys.
we wouldn't be in this
Tony.
boat right now. Had to even discuss this.
Touchdown Jesus is driving.
I wouldn't have had Clemson top 10. South Carolina would not have been, team not top 20. I wouldn't have had Florida where they fucking was.
Blown out Florida.
So, I mean,
so Big Hunt says, is Clemson out of the playoff already? And the sad answer is no, because if they win the ACC, we already know they're making the playoff. We understand that.
They did last year with 3
They did
losses.
it last year. They did it last year. They had 2 losses early, and they were still able to find a way in, and then they won. And I don't think anyone on this panel thinks that silly ass SMU ACC title game wasn't rigged, because that was a complete utter dismantling of SMU, and then all of a sudden,
Everclear, I agree. The fact that LSU only won it by 10 at home and Lagway threw 5 picks is a big cause for concern, and that is definitely something to look at.
But they did win. Just like Georgia won today, there's cause for concern for Georgia, but they did win. So you can build and learn from that. The teams like Alabama and Tennessee that have those losses, we have smaller room for error. The margins are getting smaller for us. If Tennessee loses another one, can they still make the playoff? Yeah, you can make the playoff at 10-2. We know that. But then if you lose one more, are you going to be in the playoff? I doubt it. I doubt it.
Never happened.
Because we already. Oh yeah. This game, dude. Who wants to win? Not me. Not me.
I'd rather not.
I just want to see what's going on, but. Ooh, okay. But with that said, I think we're going to call this one a night. We got some people that got to work in the morning, and this has been an excellent, awesome time. We've enjoyed hanging out with everyone tonight on Locked, Loaded, and Goated. Please join us live again next week on Wednesday at 8:30, and we'll be back on Saturday next week to do the wrap-up show. Thank you for watching us. Like I said, you can go and follow and watch the live on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. You can also go download and listen to the podcast on Spotify, Amazon Music, and Apple Podcasts. We'd appreciate you liking and following us there. Thank you all for listening.